Sometimes I sleep up on the floor to accommodate children.
Growing up, living in Logwood with my parents, that's how I came about knowing grandma. And later, further on, I was told that we're cousins. There was some relationship family-wise, and that's how through my parents and living in Logwood was how I know her.
How would you describe her?
Grandma. Alright, so she's loving, she's kind, she's caring. There's so many words to describe her. She's God's creation of an angel. As I would have described her in a letter, she doesn't say no. It's always yes or I will try. And believe me, when she says she will try, she gets it done for you. She's a go-getter. She's always on her feet. All when they say grandma sit down, make we do this for you, make we do that, she's always on her feet, and kids just love her. Children love her. Yeah.
So you say you trust her with your 2-week-old baby. Tell me about that.
Yes, that's my last baby. He was born February 10th. Next month is his birthday. He will be 3, and grandma was there with me throughout, even for my other 2 kids. My eldest son, he attends Yellows High School, and he mostly stays with grandma right now, because grandma is just everybody's mother. My baby, I trust her enough because any little thing, if him even sick, she will call me and make me know. Him love her too. Him love her gone to bed. There's nothing to him like him, grandma.
Grandma, why do you do what you do?
I just love it. I just love doing it. Overall, I love children. I'm the proud mother of 8 children. And it's just my passion to do it. Despite the difficulties, the hardship, I had to do it.
How did it start?
Whoa, it started a long time ago. I was living in Newland, and there was this little girl. Our mother and sister used to treat her very bad. She was on the road one of the time, and I saw her and asked her what happened, and she told me, and it was very late the night, around 10 o'clock. And I said to her, I can't call her name because not let me tell him. My name is Polly. And I said to her, Polly, go on over now, no, man. And she said, no, she can't go because them run her out. So I said, alright, if you have to go to jail or prison, come over with me. And I take her over. And we were there until I spoke with the mother and the sister, and they were all, she went about her business, So I said, alright, no problem. And it started there. And it just keep growing.
One of the children living with you was left with you at 1 month old, and the parent didn't return. How did you treat that situation, and what is the relationship between you two now?
The mother of the child was living with my daughter. And it happened that she said she wanted to go and look some work. And she have nobody to take care of the child because the father not looking about him. And I said to her, okay, mommy, look children, so I can let mommy keep him. When the child reached by me, I said to her, I have an unconditional, I can manage the washing sometime. I don't have a washing machine, so on your day off, or your week off, you can come and do some washing for the child. She said, okay. She didn't come one time, up to now she won't come one time. At one time, she said to me, I must take the child because she can't manage to care for the child as how she would like to. I said, really? She said, yes. She said, what? I said, what about the father? Suppose him come for the child. She said, no, him not going to come for it because him don't want the child. That was her words. Okay, have the child and kept going and going until one time I couldn't feed the baby as our baby should be fed. I called the mother and said to her, I can't feed the baby as I was supposed to feed them. I don't want pressure my big children and for them say anything that I don't like. So she sent her mother for the child and said she should find somebody and give the child because I don't want the child. When the mother reached, I explained to her and I was crying because it's not that I didn't want to keep the child, but because of situation, I couldn't feed the baby as I was able to feed. And she said to me if they give me food stuff for the baby a week time if I will keep the baby. I said yes, because I love him. Yeah, to cut a long story short, they sent up stuff like the weekend and that was it. There was a girl living around there. She used to live around there named Marsha. Marsha used to carry porridge actually every morning for Jaden. Her mother helped a lot during that time. And I hung on to Jaden. He's loving, he's kind, he's caring, helpful. If I can't move my foot, in first I put on the water. If I have to catch a wood fire, I might catch it, put on the water, put salt into it, and come and source my foot. Him not give my two girls the chance to look about my foot.
How old is he now?
Jen is 12 years old.
So you've had to raise other children alongside your children.
Yeah.
So how many did you have in your care at one time? What's the most?
Jaden said 20.
Never go cut my
A
finger
lot.
them.
It's a lot.
Because I have a set of twins, I have Mickey and my granddaughter, I have the two girls, I have Jaden, I have Andrew.
So over 10.
Yeah. Sometimes I sleep up on the floor so I accommodate children.
How many children do you have in your care now?
Why? What a question, Grandma? Let me see. 2, 4, 6. 6. Yeah, 6.
What's your wish for her?
My wish for Grandma is good health, long life, and prosperity.